Hey guys, so I got the new counterintelligence commander set from Edge of Eternities. I'll be opening it right now and see what we got. Well, we got the commander, and there's also two different cards that you can get. We'll see the new 12 new cards in the deck, and let's see which one will be usable. I'm gonna try to make uh, CEDH out of this. It's gonna be hard, or it's gonna be fun. Try not to go with the breach line for the combos. Let's see how it goes. So I think this was going for 40 or something dollars in my local game store. So you get the com- the collector booster sample pack. We'll open that last, and we'll also get here. So a guide for the deck, how to play it. There's two different cards, in spirit and kilo. Kilo taps and proliferates, and in spirit is a spaceship. So here it is. It's a flagship vessel. Kind of hard to see. Let's see if we can focus. Hard to see. See that. They have the new cards on top. So you got Glare. It's not good. So in spirit, station, tap a creature. At the beginning of your combat, put 1/1 counter or two charge counters if you at least station +1 with this card. And then if you have 8 counters, other artifact creatures have hexproof and indestructible. It's a fun card, but I don't think it'll be great unless for casual play. Then you got Kilo, which is the other general in the deck. It's just a legendary artifact creature, blue, red, white, haste, and when it becomes tapped, you proliferate. You have to figure out why this is not working so well. Then got a patrolling peacekeeper, engine insight, Orthros. All right, so I think this is the focus that I can get into. But here's Inspirit again. As you can see, it's a foil flagship vessel, and here is Kilo. So pretty good cards. Then they get Insight Engine, put a charge counter, draw a card for each charge counter. It's not bad. Patrolling Peacekeeper. I'm not sure if this is a reprint or not. Might not be. Two counters when an opponent commits a crime, you proliferate. So, well, Orthos Research Craft. It's pretty good. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, so if you station 3, you get to draw a card and you put another charge counter. And when you becomes, if it has 12 charge counters, it becomes a 0/8 with +1 for each artifact you control. Here's another new card, Deep Shaker Titan, which has ETB effect that makes your all artifacts three non-creature artifacts 3/3 and sacrifice them at the beginning of the end step. And each artifact creature control has melee, trample, and haste. Long range sensor. So whenever you attack a player, you put a charge counter, then remove 2 charge counter, you discover 4. It's pretty good. And a bunch of new cards just to do charge counter and proliferate. That is the main point of the deck. So you got Solar Array, add mana of one color. The next artifact has Sunburst. So if it's an artifact creature, you get a 1/1 counter. Otherwise, it has charge counters. So pretty good card. And whenever Surge Conductor, whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, you proliferate. So the cycling red-white land, dual land. Then another dual land for red-white that enters for if you have 2 or more basic. Swan Song, really good counter spell. Seen a lot of play. Chaos Warp. Cloud Key. It's for the reprints. And Gavel Directus. Equipment. At the beginning of your combat, put a charge counter. Each charge counter, you get a +1/+1. And if he has more, creature has double strike. You pay 3 or remove a charge counter to equip this. So it's just a theme. Battlefield Forge, dual land that damages you. One to removal, Angel of Runes, ETB, exile 2 artifacts or enchantments with plain cycling. Removal, destroy all creatures, fumigate, organic extinction, another removal. Resourceful defense, whenever permanent you control leaves trying to control, if he has counters on it, put those counters on another target permanent you control, and you can move permanent counters to another target permanent you control. Then Chromehaw's Seed Shark, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, which you get an incubate token, and you can transform it to a creature. Then Cyber Drive Awakener. Artifacts you control have flying. When this enters, each non-creature artifact becomes a 4/4 creature until end of turn. So they'll all have flying, and then you can swing at the opponent. Whenever this creature enters, double the number of each kind of counter on any number of target permanents. So a doubler ETB. Emery, so affinity for artifacts, mill 4. Then you can cast an artifact from your grave. Then Kappa Cannoneer. It's just another creature that you can put a counter on. Phyrexian Metamorph, copy a creature or artifact. Really good card. Pull from Tomorrow. An instant draw. Because you can make a lot of mana with this deck. Ripples of Potential. Proliferate, then choose any number of permanents you control that had a counter. They face out. And here is Tekruthal. Inquiry Dominus. If you would proliferate twice. Tot Monitor. Affinity for artifacts. Draw 2. When it enters. Improvise. Draw X cards. Chain Reaction. A red removal. If you don't have the spacecraft, which is in spirit active, it will kill all your creatures. So, not sure I'm probably gonna take this out if I'm gonna make a casual for this deck. Alibu, other artifact creatures have haste, and whenever your artifacts attack or artifact creatures you control attack, you deal X to any target and scry. Joyra, Weatherlight Captain. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. So, another draw engine. Wake the Past. Return all artifact cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. They gain haste. Astral Cornucopia. This artifact enters with X charge counters on it. Choose a color, add that color for each charge counter. Crystalline Crawler. So And there's the 1/1 counter for each mana, so Sunburst, and put 1/1 counter on this creature. Here's a Dark Steel Reactor, which is pretty funny. If you can get this to 20, you win the game. But I doubt it's going to take that long if you're playing competitively or even casuals. They're going to see that and they're probably going to try to remove it. Then Empowered Auto Generator. Put a charge counter, add X mana, where X is the number of charge counter on this artifact. So the more you use it, the more mana you get. So Hangerback Walker. Uh, it's XX. You get counter +1/+1 counters when it enters. Tap to put more counter. Then when it dies, you get Topters. Alexa Artillery, Sunburst, and at the beginning, if there are 30 more counters among artifact, deal 10 damage to each opponent. Okay, so this is not bad. It's an Ed Step trigger. I might try to keep that. Then the other one, Lux Cannon, which is a targeted removal. Steel Overseer, counter. Sack Engine, and you can make gnomes, I guess, equal to its power. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a 7. Titan Forge, remove 3 charge counters. You get a 9/9 column. Attic Waste, Cascade Bluffs, Cliptop, Exotic Orchard, Glacial Fortress, Irrigated Farmland, Karn, Mycosith Gardens, Road Prairie, Shivan Reef, Spire of Industry, Sulphur Falls, Temple of Alignment, Temple of Affinity, Swords to Plowshares, Tezzeret Gambit, Thirst for Knowledge, Arcane, Panted, Soul Ring, Command, Dispatch, Ethereum Sculptor, Experimental Augury, Thrumming Enthusiast Core Tapper, Etch Everflowing, Soulless, Mindless, Soul Garden, Ancient Den, Buried Ruin, Evolving Wilds, Lonely Sandbar, Mystic Monastery, Bridge, Seat, Secluded, Basic Lands, and a bunch of tokens and counters. Alright. That's pretty much it. Let's open up the Sample Collector Booster, which I believe they say will only be from the Commander set. Which you can't get anything really good from this. Let's see. Consult of the Star Charts. Wait a minute. Edge of Eternities. Look at top X card, number of lands you control, put one of this. If it's kicked, you put 2. Oh, okay. We got a foil. When this enters, you create a robot artifact, which is not bad. Alright, that's it for the counter intelligence. And I'll open the other one in another video. Thanks for watching.